Oh boy, the holidays are here, guys. And in today's video, I want to share with you how to eat as much as you want for the holidays and not get fat, all right? I made a similar video last year, and I'm probably going to continue making these just because I enjoy sharing my little tips and tricks on how to eat a lot and not gain weight, okay? Now, this doesn't just apply to holidays. It can apply to anything or pretty much any time in your life. But I know during the holidays, people want to eat and they don't want to get fat. And I'm going to share with you the secrets, okay? The secrets of how to eat as much as you want and not gain weight. So let's cut the BS and get right into it, okay? So the very first thing you need to understand when it comes down to eating as much as you want and not gaining weight is this right here. Metabolism, number one, all right? Now, a lot of you might from the get-go say something like, oh, I don't have a really high metabolism. I have a very slow metabolism. Here, let me ask you this question. Do you even lift, bro? Do you even work out? If you have a slow metabolism, are you even physically active? Do you understand what metabolism means? Metabolism is basically how your body burns energy to survive, all right? If you're not using your body, if you're not moving around, if you're not physically active, you're gonna have a very slow metabolism. Now, genetically speaking, some people do have a higher metabolism than others, but for the most part, you can control your metabolism. And I'm gonna teach you how to control your metabolism in this video so that you can be a fat burning machine, all right? Metabolism is basically the way your biology operates, okay? In order for you to speed up your metabolism, you need to understand some very important key principles, okay? So in terms of lifting, I always encourage doing resistant training when it comes down to increasing your metabolism. You can run miles and miles and miles, and you can burn energy or you can increase your metabolism during that time period, but if you want to have a longer window of increased metabolism and you want more of like a anabolic hormonal response, then you want to lift some heavy weights, okay? Okay, I don't want to say heavy weights because a lot of people have bad form, but you want to do resistance training. You want to do moderate to heavy weights, and you want to do it with good form. So the very first concept I'm going to be sharing with you is mind-muscle connection, okay? MMC for short. What is mind-muscle connection? So just to briefly summarize this concept, the best way I like to describe it is you're making love to your body, you're making love to your muscle. What does it mean when your mind-muscle connects, all right? Mind-muscle connection is basically when your mind and your muscle become one. When you're lifting and you're working out, let's say you're doing a bicep curl, you're doing a bench press, you're focusing solely on that muscle that's being worked. That's how you recruit and engage the most muscle fibers. Now, why would you want to engage and recruit the most muscle fibers? Well, because the more muscle fibers you can engage and recruit, the more energy that's required to perform that movement. And the more muscle fibers that's being recruited, the more muscle damage that you can create, which is going to be similar to the third concept I'm going to be sharing with you. Time under tension. With mind-muscle connection and time under tension, think about this. Let's say I'm doing some very heavy squats, 2 to 3 plates of 45s, and I'm controlling the weight down, all right? So I'm using my mind and my muscle, I'm connecting them, and then I'm controlling the barbell. Let's say I'm doing 5-second eccentrics. So I'm doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm pausing at the bottom for 1 second and then controlling my weight back up. If I did 10 reps of 5-second eccentrics, 1 second pauses, and then 1 second concentrics with my squats, I just did 7 seconds under load. Let's say that was 300 pounds. I did 10 reps, 7 seconds, so 70 seconds total of 300 pounds on my back. Compared to someone who, let's say they're doing the 300-pound squat and they're doing really fast reps. Now, with common sense, let's say they did it in 40 seconds and I did it in 70 seconds. Who do you think burned more energy during that time? Obviously, the person who's doing it for 70 seconds. So the more you engage and recruit your muscles, mind-muscle connection, and the longer time under tension that you put your body under, the more micro tears that you do to your muscle. the deeper your soreness, the deeper your muscle trauma gets, because the more you're putting your muscle under stress, under heavy loads, and you're really like ripping apart those muscle fibers. I'm not saying injure yourself here, but the deeper you have, the deeper the damage is in your muscle, the more energy that's required for your body to build it back up. So that's how you increase your metabolism. That's how you elicit the sponge effect. That's what I'm talking about, right? Because think about it, when you squeeze a sponge dry, the more you squeeze it dry, the more it can soak up. So if you're someone who just works out really quickly, right, it's basically like just pumping the sponge a little bit. If you're just pumping it a little bit, you're just gonna squeeze out a little bit of water. But when you put it under load for a very long time, it's like squeezing it dry and then twisting it a little bit more. Think of it as that concept. So in order to increase your metabolism, you need to engage your muscles properly, mind-muscle connection, recruit all the muscle fibers, and then put it under moderate to intense loads, okay? If you have bad form, if you have bad posture, I would caution against this, but you could try it with a basic exercise. Just watch all my videos on how to do it correctly. I believe I have a video on 4 of the best exercises to lose weight quick. I teach you how to control the form correctly on those videos so you can get a very good workout. It's 4 compound movements that you can do back to back with decent amount of weight and get a really good effect. And this is the perfect video to try that on, okay? And then the very last thing that I'm gonna be sharing with you, the 4th concept, is gonna be intermittent fasting, okay? I want you to watch my video on how to detox your body naturally. I go over how to basically prime your body for just detoxing in general. But if you're gonna do this concept, you can do it for when you pig out, okay? So the idea is basically skip breakfast, don't eat anything, allow your body to utilize the energy that's already inside of the body. And then the very first meal you want to do is you want to supercharge your body with the vitamins, minerals, the micronutrients it needs so that your body can perform efficiently. And you only want 1 meal during the day, and then you want to space it out as much as you can. Hit a workout before your big meal, and then have your big meal at night. So first thing in the morning, skip breakfast for as long as you can. Eat your first meal in the afternoon, 12/1, 2 p.m., and have a very nutritious smoothie or nutritious meal that has different colors, different vitamins and minerals, so that when you do have your meal later at night, your body is in a better position to attack and digest and assimilate all the rest of the things that you throw at it, okay? So those are the 4 concepts that you want to make sure you employ and understand when you want to eat as much as you want and not gain weight. And you do this by first understanding that you need to have a high metabolism, and you do that by eliciting the sponge effect through mind-muscle connection and time under tension. And then the day of, do some intermittent fasting and allow your body to be very primed for the dinner by exercising beforehand, utilizing the principles I just shared with you, watching the 4 best exercises to lose weight quick, using that routine so that you can eat a very large meal and not worry about gaining weight, guys, all right? It's Kevin with Optimized Essentials. If you want to support me, make sure you like this video, give it a thumbs up, drop me some comments down below if you have any questions, share it with a friend so that they can eat a lot during the holidays, and yeah, that's it. You guys have a good one. Peace.